Hello everyone, welcome to Simon Tools. Simon is getting old and get very lazy. Today Simon will show you how to replace the clutch on the Honda Accord Euro 2009 cu2 models. I have to replace the clutch because we're gonna put on a dynos and the original clutch is nearly gone. It's gone out. It's gone out, and then we have to put the new one on so we make more power out of it. So Simon getting old and lazy, so Simon getting the easy way to how to replace the clutch for the if it's someone may like it, someone say don't like it, so up to you. Okay, I do my easy way and lazy way because I'm getting very old now. So what we have to do is check it up first, two wheels up, put on the stand, and remove the CV joints out both way. Okay, that's the first thing ever you have to do. Nothing else you have to do that first, and then the other way you have to do different. No hoist. Well, I only got the gearbox lip there, and the bar up there. I'm gonna use it across there to holding the engine to stop it falling down. That's all I use. And that's in my tools. That's what I always use to replace the clutch for customer. And even the V8, that bar can be handled very well. So I will show you today. By the time when I took up the CV joints, the CV joint on that side is still good, but CV joints on this side still make a little bit noise. On the last videos, I've been replaced the rear bearing hubs, but on this side, I still not very satisfied because the little bit noise. You know, I'm an old man, very lazy, and I don't like any noise on the car. On everyone who's a lazy ass old man like me, used to love automatics, okay, for cars. But if you are sportman, you should go for manual. So this is the 6-speed manual. The manual is very easy to fix and cheaper to replace the clutch more than the automatics. Make that clear. The automatically is easy to drive and easy worn out the gearbox. Just for some old lazy fat ass like me driving automatics, yes, for fun. I still want to keep this car for fun for later. For my old age, sit down with white hair and speeding old man is me. So I keep that 6-speed manual because when I get old, I maybe get a lot of white hair. And when you sit next to me, you see the old white hair man can't drive manual. Asian man can't drive, man. Come on, put it on. Show me what you got. That's what I'm gonna do in future, okay? But soon, not that far. But another 5 years, I'll be a lot of white hair. So anyway, stay tuned. We're gonna do something. Car up, remove the batteries, remove this intake coolant, just this pipe, and you can enter your hand in there and take up the CV joints. So this one, you can take up this one and the whole battery brackets, so make it easier for you to enter your hand down here if necessary, if needed, okay? Okay, we jack the car up, take off the wheels. The reason I left in that far the stand because later we're gonna drop some of the bolts where the chassis is holding the whole engine frames. On this side, we're gonna drop it down that much and tilt this one down so you can move this one in the corner. Instead of chop the gearbox out, you move this one into the corner of that side, and you can have your hand enter in and replace the clutch without taking out the gearbox. Time to do the CV joint. Take off this bolt, right, and undo this one and that one, this one, that one, and you can tilt that this way and you can move it out. So don't take off the brake caliper. Still leave the brake caliper there. Remove this one a little bit so when we tilt it out, that one and that one, and you can tilt it out this way, and you can pull your CV joint out. See, this is what I'm talking about. The CV joint not that good, so I have to take it out and go for repair. So CV joint out first, talk later. I always take big bolt out first. See out, see? Lucky last time I put a bit of grease in, so not easy for me to do this time instead of someone else. Okay, looking good. It's a bit dark today, so not very beautiful day for doing the car because the cloudy day outside. Can't see very clearly, but as long as you know what I do now, take up the ball joist. Take up the ball joist, and then all the ball joint removed. You can put the CV joint out. So that's one. And the bottom one, very simple if you have all the right tools and you don't worry about it. Ball joint bottom, push this one down and put this one on one side while it's holding there by a top one, so very safety. You can get a cable, tie them along there so that they don't move back and make it hard for you to remove the CV joist. Or you need to just push this one out, pull the CV joint out, and then push it down, make it go through here. Put this one down later. The CV joints, by very hard to pull it out. You need one of them. Just go underneath here and get a hammer, just a little bit knocked, and when it come out, and it should come out like that. See how perfect it is? It come out. Now I can take this one for repair and tell them. They will ask you what's wrong with the CV joist. You would say, make noise, and they can repair and make it stop noise for you. Only this end a little bit wobbling, other way everything else is good. CV joint for this engine, it takes longer than you remove the gearbox. Seriously. Clear the CV joints out, and you can leave this one there like that. Undo number 14 this bolt and that 17. And later undo this one, the engine mount here. Got to take up that bolt and remove this one. Remove this one out. It clear up the way so you can slide this one, push this one backward. And now later you can use in radar gun. See that number 19? Chop this side, tilt this one down so it can open up the gap about 10 centimeters, and you push this one forward that way. And you can remove the wire, put the wire away. Will be one more trouble that make it hard for me is the starter motor. Starter motor on this one, you have to take up the manifold here, move it on the side, and then we can undo the bolt here. So it's another job, so it take a little bit longer, but we have to do it. We have to do it. Take this one off and remove the two bolts for starter motor, and put it back on, and starter motor go on last as well. Remove all the bracket that holding the clutch master, and remove this one, the speed sensor, and put on the way, because when you turn around the gearbox you may damage the sensor. You don't want that happen. What we do is undo this one and put this one away. Okay. Put it one there for time being. Later we can fill the oil on this way, so make sure it start to speed out from here or from here. See the oil plug there for fill up the oil. Okay, you can put this one away and take this one out. Number 12. CU engine easy than the CU easy than the CKL CO9. So that one, and you can see the bracket here, and you can take up the manifold easily. Okay, CL9 that support the manifold. You can just take one of them, just one. It's only have one bolt support there, and you can take up the manifold and turn around, move away from your starter motor. By the time after that, I'm gonna have a kit. My daughter go on eBay, see the Mrs. eBay now. Sorry, she is the Mrs. Uber Eat now. She ordered me some lunch, whatever, blah blah blah, whatever she feel like it, whatever she gave me, I ate it. I can't say no. Okay, that's it. And have a rest, have a Kit Kat, and come back with you. Take off all the bolts. Make sure put all the bolts and nuts up here. And when you got it out, make sure move it up here. Don't lose it, okay? And you can pull it out, drag it out by any way you want, okay? And the rubber here still stuck with on me. Oh my god! And then you can tilt it around. Well, gotta have my dinner now. Whatever my daughter say, I can't say no. I have to say yes. So I have to eat otherwise she give me big troubles. Do lazy way, just leave it like that. As long as you can see number 14 bolt there and 17 bolt there to move this one. And later how you take it out, how you put it back on. Other motor is still good, but to be honest, I better take it out for reconditioning and making fully service again, just in case when I get old and I'm too lazy to do it. It's because I gotta keep the car for a very long time, so better take it for recon. And when I'm 80, I don't think I can go down and do any more about cars, so better take recons. All the bolts around bell housing here, the top end are done. What I do, go over there, so one more underneath, and then take off the 2 bolts. First of all, I get my bar and support the engine, so not to let the engine go down. I've been make this one when I was young and smart. Now I'm getting old and stupid. I can't design up something like this no more. So this is when I was young and smart. Now what I do, I hanging the engine somewhere with the hook, hanging just in case when we pull the engine mount from this side out. I don't want the engine chopped out too much. Okay, I want the engine stay still like that, and I can move the gearbox out. Then hook the wire, the cable, make sure they not damage anything to your engine, and you can trim it up. 1,000 years later, this one still work for me. This one I can put I can even hanging the V8 engine, so this is nothing to this one. So now what I do, try to loose 3 bolts here before I go down underneath. 1, 2, and first in first 2. This one come out too. I don't want this one stay here because you slide the gearbox in. Engine brackets here. In there, there's still number 14, 17, 2 of them, one top one and one bottom one attached to the gearbox. What we do now is remove that one out when you got hand here, or go underneath. See that one? Number 17 right there. The grace, the engine grate down on the other side, and put on 3 turns. And I start to undo here, undo all this one, this edge. I can undo them all out if I wish. So this edge I can take all the way down because I still got some holding that end. So this one down like that, and this one down all the way if you could, and then we go up there, take up the 3 engine bolts on the top, and it'll be alright. So we got this side out too. Okay, now we got the, make sure take the bolt. See, this one's shaggy down now because I want the gap not big enough to slide that way. So I can slide the gearbox in this way, so I can have hand to enter my hand to replace the clutch. And now the 3 bolts with the holding the engine mount right on the top there. Reach all the way there. 2 down. 1 more to go. And I can chop it down. And you will see the gearbox is starting to come out. And do everything. Bleed out from here without touching anything. It starts to bleed out. All we do, get a screwdrivers and let it come down, and you roll it here, and this bar is down, so really down. So what we can do is, see this one, even we can go this one down as much as you could if you wish. So that's all, this down, okay. And now remove the gearbox. Box is out. See this, the clutch out. Hello. See my hand in here. Undo the flywheel from the bolts out. See, this works very well. And this is lazy way, okay? Very lazy way. Of the gearbox come out this way. Lock this one over here. Lock it here, and you can take off the jack underneath. And you can do whatever you want. Later, jack it up, slide it back in, and put this one out, and it's coming that way. So now it never come back out. So I let it drop down my gearbox hoist. I still have to not going there. I have to put this one down just about 1-2 centimeters down, too high. To replace the clutch kit, so that's why I don't need to move further. If someone say, well, can we move any further? Yes, we can. You see this bar here? See that little pin there? I tuck this up, and you can imagine how far the engine will move in. Another 10 centimeters. So that means you still have plenty of space here. So that's how it lock. Nothing support underneath. See? And this one holding there. It never falling down. And that's it. This is how easy you can do anything with your gearbox. Very simple as now. Lock in there, and then you can, it's not gonna come up. It's not gonna hurt your hand. And all you do now is just put the clutch in yourself, take the clutch out one by one bolt, and put a new clutch on. See, this one worked very well. That's it. Put it down there. There must be 6 of them. And remove the clutch out. Nothing avoid your way, nothing avoid my way. So I need 2 hands. I'm sorry, mama. I really need 2 hands, mate. One there and one there. Okay, inspection the clutch. The flywheel still good. This one is terrible. See this one? You can see the burn, and you can see the flat, the gap between the clutch here, all nearly gone. See, that's why I will beware. And the shallow here, where the rivet here is nearly touching the metal. You see, I'm not wrong, right? See, it's about time to replace the new clutch. In America, they call NSX or something. But I buy this one all the way from America. It's stage 2. Stage 2, that means it can handle like 300 horsepower, I think, if I remember. And they come with like this, okay? The clutch here, all about the same. But the heavy duty or not is this one. This is what the pressure plates, they holding strong or not, it called heavy duty. They're using heavy steel. And the spring, when they push the clutch out, that's why they call heavy duty. And this one is standard. See, standard steel. So that's why they got a different color. But if you go for the red again, red, the stage 4 or stage 3, there'll be button clutch or whatever. But I don't want button clutch because it's very hard to drive. So I order this one online, eBay, cu2, they all go in. Some of them say listed in 5-speed only, but in Australia I think it's 6-speed. For the 6-speed, 5-speed all the same, because all about this bike here, how many tools I don't know. We have to mesh this one first and mesh the line, see if they're the same. But so far it looks the same to me. All I do is just wax it on. Thickness on the gap between the clutch here, the pressure clutch. See, this one about 3 mils, right? And this is the old one. How many mil got left? Nothing left. See, it's about gone. So standard, second stage, heavy duty. I retry and put this one on. All about the same spike. See, same spike, never wrong. Okay, now we're gonna move on with the clutch. I might install this one on first, and then I put the clutch bearing on the clutch pedal later. Clutch fork, it's called the clutch fork bearings. To replace the bearing, very easy. Push it out, wrap it here, see, and it come up, and undo from here. Put a pull that one out, see that between there, and then done. And in here there's a little clip, circ clip. So if this circ clip come up, you can take it off too. Pull the pin, see the circ clip here, and it came off the balls. It's in here, it's the little balls, see? You can take it out easily. Okay, get the flat screwdriver, go behind here. This one just the ball stuck in between the spring here. What we do later, we can put a bit of grease in here, and if you want, you can put something reinforced. This one make it a little bit stronger. Or are you scared? Don't do nothing. Okay, so look good. Check a bit of flour out, clean all the dust out, and put on. I have a bit of pressure out 2 mil. So when I press it in, it goes out another further 2 mil. So I make myself easy to changing the gear. I can put the little washer that 2 mil out this way and put it in. So that means that pin push it out this way, and the fork come out a little bit. So when I press the clutch, it's much easier and quicker for me to transfer the gear. If I in boost too fast, I might miss the gear. I might stop up the clutch. See, that's what I do. 2 mil out further, so make it better and easy for clutch. Wrong with original one, but I want some modify for myself, and I want the clutch to go in much smoother. So I got myself a 2 mil thick springs what I call washer, and I put in here. And oh shit, sorry, need 2 hands, man. With my left-handed, I'm not a right-handed, sorry. My left-handed, my right-handed, no good. Okay, what we do is just tie them on with number 21 and tight, and it's go all the way down, and it lifts itself up 2 mils. Did you get what I say? I hope you understand what I say, because I lift up like this when I press in the clutch, and it's push it better, push it a little bit further, and make it easy for me to engage in the gear, and it can shift quicker. Instead of I have to do a bit of adjustment on the fork, you know, on the forks for the clutch. Just leave it like this. All I know, all I see, all I can do is now. So what's that? Okay, that's what I want. 2 mils out in there. Install the brand new of this one. When you buy a clutch, it should come with the bearing like this. What I normally do, I put extra grease in here and put grease along here and put some grease here so it can slide up and down smoother. See in there, put some grease, and in the bearing inside, make sure put some grease in here as well. Of the grease extra into the groups where the bearing here is. See inside here, I fill them all up. And much, that means not much, because you don't want the oil, the pressure, you don't want the grease that go inside the pressure plate here. So be careful, huh? Don't let the grease go in here. So much, that means just enough to use, okay? Enough to you feel that you can get this one lubricate a little bit. That's how it is. Very simple. Just go in like that. And the fork ain't no crack or nothing, so make sure check the crack or anything before you install them on. Okay, all we do, just put this one there where the rubber is, slide this one in, and got that one there. See, all you do very easy. I hope you can see it. See, it's a bit dark. See, just light one up this one first. Just make sure the bearing go on the groups, and then you can go slide out, and then when the pin go click, and you'll be right, huh? When it go on the line properly, the rail properly, see, it's on properly, just push it down until you can hear the spring go up, the spring go clip, and the spring should be clipping on the bolt here. Okay, done. Up and down. So what I'm talking about, when I got the washer there, that bring me is before it like this, but now they bring me 2 mil further, so they press the pressure plate in and make the gear easy to change. So make sure I put a bit of grease around here before I put on. I got grease in there already. Now I put the clutch in. Any car, any clutch, see the diff and shallow. The diff always go out that way to the gearbox, and the shallow go into the flywheel where the bolts are. If you put the wrong way, this will touching the flywheel flywheel bolts. So always this way out. Okay, this way, take one to the gearbox and this one into the flywheel bolt. If I were not wrong, the 5-speed and 6-speed all about the same. So this one, first thing first, just put the 2 bolts, one there, holding the pressure plate there, and now sneak underneath. You can do it, man, very easy. For everyone who want a performance car, fast old car, man, it's me here. Okay, so cut a bit of stuck there. This one out the way, slide this one on the top, bottom down. Oh, man, it's way too far for me, brother. Okay, I need the flywheel, the engine out a little bit, so I need it down this way. The engine right here. Yep. Now we can slide this one on. Okay, on. Now we don't care no more. Whew. Okay, now see this one in the target there. Put in the clutch pressure plate and light on the middle and bolt them on. Okay, so this plastic is very handy and they came in the kit when you buy the clutch. Check, you got the thickness outside and the thinness inside. How we get out, how we go back on. So we got that one on the back there and then lift it up and line them up and they go in. All we do is just put one bolt here, tight them, and we continue tomorrow. Okay. Now position, wait for the starter motor recon and put everything back on. So what I do now, what I can do, put the engine mount on. So take this one up, so make it look good. Engine mount on and ready to take this one up. If anyone has want to borrow tools, contact Simon 000, and Simon will give you borrow beautiful tools I make and work for 1,000 years later. Done. Fold it away. Start the motor home, install them on, and put all the fairy back on, the engine mount on, and I go pick up the power shaft, put them on, and we roll it. So hopefully the 300 horsepower clutch stage 2 will handle my power for this car, but I'm a good driver, don't worry. Reconditioning put on like the previous one, and now I got is the oil. I replaced, and the oil will drain out from the gearbox out about 2 liters, so I put in 2 liters of oil. And this is the brand new second hand fully recon, and it's super tight here and super tight here. He guarantee it work like new. So I got this one done and pick up. All we need is just install them on, and let's see how good the clutch. Okay, the gear the clutch for the replace the clutch for this cu2 models. See that bracket there that holding the bolt where they're attached into the gearbox. See that one, you have to take one of that bolt out, and you can remove lightly, and later we're gonna come down and put it back on and make sure you tie them on, because that attached to the engine mouth. Go over here, you can see all here, so very simple. So I lay down later and put all the brackets and all the bolts in and make sure it's all nice and tidy. So that's simple, don't have to take up, just drop one at the side, loose the other bolt on the frames bolt number 17, and loose all this side out, and then it's falling down, and then you can push it and pull it this one this way, and you can have plenty of hand put inside there. So no need hoist, just what you got you can do at home. Insert CV joint. To insert in CV joints, how you get back out, how you get back in. Squeeze this one out, see the gap here, slide this one over and push it in there, and this one will come in last. Very simple. Sneak this one over there first to go over this little U-shape first, because it's very pain in the ass for it to go through. It's a bit heavy. If you're strong, you're right. If you're not strong, you're a weakling man like me, you start crying. Oh man, where are my energy, man? Oh, done. See, that way you sneak through first and then lift up 2 hands to go in there, and you are my beautiful baby. Done. See, turn a few turns, make sure it's straight in, and make sure push it until it's all the way in and you can hear the clink, and then it should be locked the circlip inside and it never came up. Put them all in all the way. Take off this one. Make sure put a bit of grease here, so make it easy next time if you want to replace front bearings. We got them out position, tie them in, and then put the car down, go for roll speed and see how good the clutch is. Looking really good, no trouble. Final boots, gotta be super strong. Okay, very happy, very happy. Make sure double check this one, the bottom one, most important. Make sure it's super strong, and double check again all the pin locks and everything done. And we're gonna put the car down, put the wheel back in, and put the car down, and we may go for a test drive on our new clutch, State 2 clutch on the Honda cu2. Replace the clutch with the very easy and lazy way. I hope it works. Okay, battery on, everything on position. We started up, warm it up a little bit, and we're gonna roll the car outside a little bit, testing, see how is the gearbox working like with the new clutch kit on. Okay, let's warm it up. I moved the other car out. Test on the pedals. Very light actually. Very light. Oh, good. Beautiful in gear, but I don't know how good it is. Okay, let's warm it up for a while. Put this one down. Water check, everything done. Back in original. Get some water up here, back to the original, and we roll it out. Okay, clutch will work perfectly and it's in good nick. Thanks for watching Simon Tools, and if anyone out there like the way Simon work easy and replace the clutch for this car with the way Simon do, please thumb up and give me a subscribe, like and subscribe. And if someone don't like the way I do, I kneel down and back you. I'm sorry, I can't do any better than that. Okay, thanks for watching Simon Tools, and this is how I replace clutch.